Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fresh Horizons on Hope Cove. This video is a little bit late this week, I apologize, but it's been quite an eventful week. So let's leave Ike doing his sweeping up and dive into it. Mind the chainsaw, Ike. Firstly, let me apologize for my voice. I've had quite a lot of hay fever this week and it's really scraped my throat up a bit. So one reason I'm recording late is because I lost my voice for a day. But let's see what Isabel's got to tell us. I think we probably had most of the changes in her announcements, but let's just see what she's got to say. I think she'll probably just tell us KK is performing. Yeah. So we'll let's go through the changes and then maybe have a KK song, and that'll be this week's update. So last weekend was Biff's birthday, and the only person who showed up for his birthday, which was something I was keen to see because of him not coming to Lily's birthday months ago, was Sprinkle. And I popped in several times over the course of the day, and it was only Sprinkle who was over there. So that kind of made me laugh. I know it doesn't really mean anything, but it made me laugh. Now we're into April. We also have the cherry blossom out on the island, which looks absolutely lovely as the telescope grows out the side of my head. Let's move over here. And I left a lot of these trees sort of hanging around so that we could have this beautiful cherry blossom season on Hope Cove. Actually, much as in real life, the cherry blossom tree that's outside my house is currently in bloom. Not quite as full as these, but it is starting to look really lovely. And we do only get that for a couple of weeks around this time of year, so it's worth celebrating and basking in, folks, because it's such a lovely time of year. But anyway, oh, I won't spoil it, but one of our new islanders was sat there, if you spotted him. Let's quickly do the machine, and then I'll tell you the rest of the story of the week. So on the same day it was Biff's birthday. Oh, look, Isabel's asleep. So on the same day it was Biff's birthday, Rio asked to leave. And as I have said I would do, I let her leave. And a couple of days later, her house was sold to our new islander here, in fact, who is Tiffany, who is a rabbit. You can see, you're not getting a very good look at her there, but if she stands up, we'll see. She's a snooty rabbit who took Rio's spot on the island. And I tried to get a picture with Rio before she's leaving, but she just kept walking away from me, and so that was kind of aggravatingly hilarious. But I managed to get one in the end. So Rio sadly has left us, and then Goose came into the camp, who is this guy, who is a jock, and keeping the peace. Very much a jock, as you can tell. Obviously, when your island is full, the only way they can move in is if someone moves out. And I don't know if that's done in a certain order, but the only person who was ready to move out was Biff. So I let Biff go. So one of our original two has left the island, and Biff and Rio now join the first members, I suppose, of the Hope Cove Hall of Fame. So we've got Tiffany. Oh, wait, can I get you a good look at her while she sat down? I'm going to say no. No. The other thing I did this week was while I was away for work in London, I went to the Tutankhamun exhibit that is happening down there at the moment, or the Tutankhamun Immersive Experience, I think it's called. And so I decided I had a couple of gold nuggets, and I've been bashing rocks and stuff this week because I paid off the rest of my home loan and expanded my house. And as part of that, I got enough gold nuggets to make the Tutankhamun mask, which actually, this is worth seeing. I didn't know you can wear the Tutankhamun mask, but it's so top heavy that you just fall over if you run in it. So this is actually worth seeing. Hang on a minute, let me Go somewhere where I can run. I thought this was hilarious because I'd never seen this before. Hello, Fuchsia. Oh no, run into a tree. Come on. Are you gonna do it? There we go. I didn't know these things happened. Like this mask is just kind of top heavy, so you just tend to take a spill when you're wearing it. If you run in it for long enough, which I thought was pretty good. I didn't even know you could wear it. I thought it was just a thing. And it is both not just a thing, it is a thing you can wear, and you can place places, and you can fall over when you're wearing. So that was a pretty good discovery for the week. And I'm sure is historically accurate. It is not historically accurate. I just take it off. Okay, bang. And then put my beard and my glasses back on. Anyway, I thought that was worth showing you. So let's quickly, they're both sat there, but let's take a quick look at their houses, shall we? So Biff's house is got a thing flying over it. Let's get that, shall we? Nope, missed. Hey, what's in there? Yep, no, that's one I need to sell. Iron nuggets, okay. So, put that away. Biff's house is pretty regular, and on the inside it's like a nice wood, not Biff's house, it was Biff's house. Goose's house is a pretty regular looking house with a nice wood paneled floor, with a decoration and then simple wood walls. Tiffany's house, on the other hand, is very much like Lionel's. It's very plush and kind of, it's got like velvet walls almost, and no windows. And the outside, like over there in his garden, Tiffany's house is all black, apart from the white front door and the red window. So that's the way she lives her life. Which when you see her, she's got very strong makeup and she's a snooty character. So it's not a surprise that her house is very much got a look. Hello, Ike. What are you up to? Good for you, brother. I'll try and show you her if she's not still sat down. Nah, she is. They're all waiting for KK to start. That's fine. What did I do with the Tutankhamun mask? Did I not put it back? I think it might be a quite nice place to keep it, because I don't think it's a museum thing, because you can make it, and you can't usually make museum things, so it must be which probably should have tipped me off that it's a wearable item, but never mind. But anyway, so yeah, so that, I've been paying off the house, and when I did pay off the house, Isabel and Nook just didn't care. I thought they clapped you every time you paid off your loan, but they just looked at me like, what, when I did it, which made me laugh. Let's see what's in here today, shall we? I've also been keeping an eye on the hot items, and which is how I've been making some money to pay off the loans, which is definitely worth doing if you are given to that. Barrel and a sleigh, I can make a few of those. No, see you later. Oh, I could get one of those to put the top mask on. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those for the top mask, I think. That's cool. Excellent, that's better than putting it on the podium. What have we got here? Fortune telling set. I'm okay. And board game. These might make good birthday presents, actually. I will buy one of each. Yeah. Don't know whose birthday's coming up. Obviously, we just had Biff's. I gave him a tape deck and then walked into his house and realized he already had one. So that was silly, but he's left now. And I wonder if any of his stuff is in the lost property. That's probably worth checking. If he's put that tape deck again in there, I'll be quite sad, but we'll see. It is worth checking the lost property in the town hall when people move out, because some of their items do end up in there. I remember when Sprinkle moved off one of the islands in the past, her bed was in the lost property, which is a giant ornate thing. So mini DIY workbench, cardboard box. I'm not seeing anything that would obviously have belonged to Rio or Biff. No, just a lot of cardboard boxes. I should probably clear that out at some point. Look at everyone getting together for the concert. How long till that? 8 minutes. We might not get a song in, folks, because I think I'm largely done. But yeah, the big news of this week is we now have Goose and Tiffany and a King Tut mask, which I might just... Let me set this up. Oh, hang on a minute. Drop that. And put it in the same spot, I think, for now anyway. Place that there. And then I think it's got a... Oh, you can turn it off. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Turn it around, because I think the front has a little thing on it. There we go. And then the mask. It should have a nice uplighting effect on it, although at the moment it's basking in the glorious late afternoon sunlight. Oh, I suppose the other thing for this week, which is worth knowing, is that the Switch 2 Direct event happened, and Animal Crossing wasn't mentioned at all. It was featured once as part of the game chat section. You could see New Horizons being played while they were showcasing the ability to play games while chatting online to other people. But that was the only mention of it. Which, personally, I think I would take as a very good sign that a new game is coming, because whereas a lot of older games were being remastered or being given what they're calling Switch 2 editions, like upgraded editions for the new console, Animal Crossing wasn't mentioned. And the fact that they're not spending any time on New Horizons is probably a very good sign that their new game is very much in development and will be coming soon. So I think that's probably going to be a big feature of a future event. Maybe they'll tease it first, but I imagine a lot of people were very annoyed that it wasn't mentioned at all. But I would take it as a good sign for the future. And the fact that they're launching the console and now, or quite soon, I think it's out in a month. And then down the road, maybe before Christmas, or maybe, in another year, there'll be succotash, eh? Oh, I can't even remember what succotash is. I remember it's a type of food, but suffering succotash. Yeah, I think we'll have Animal Crossing featured as a major part of an upcoming event, and it'll be given its own deep dive rather than being just featured as part of the console event, which like I say, I think it will have annoyed a lot of people, but I think it's probably a good sign that it wasn't mentioned in a way, and something very, very new is coming. So we'll see about that. I don't think I've got anything else to tell you, folks, and we're a little short of being able to get a song out of KK. So I think I'm going to cut it off here and end this one here then, folks. It's, like I say, it's been an interesting week. There's been a lot of changes. Personally, I've paid off my house, cleaned up the island quite a lot. We've got Tiffany and Goose here now. It's going to be interesting to see what they're like. I'm already quite a big fan of both of them. I think they're both really kind of funny characters. So we'll see what they're like. It's sad to see Rio go, like I say. Rio and Biff enter the Hope Cove Hall of Fame, the first people who have both arrived and left the island during our time here. And we'll see where everything goes next. So I will see you for more of April next week. Have a good week, everyone. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fresh Horizons on Hope Cove. It'll be a short one today, because you can probably tell my voice is not good and I am still sick. So let's just dive in and have a quick look at what's going on the island today. Hello, Isabel. Kix is here. Okay. If I do a short update now, what I'll probably do is do a longer live-ish play later on today, because I think today is the last day of cherry blossoms, and I want to document that properly and have something to come back to remember it for this year. So if this is just a very quick one, I'll be back later with a live-ish one that's recorded either today or first thing tomorrow, and we'll document the cherry blossoms that way, folks, because I can't talk for very long. My throat is horrible. I did just want to say that I have been trying some things on the island, so I put in a little path, which Ike is now under. Hello, Ike. Yeah, should have stopped it. So I just tried this with a little covered walkway up to the plaza. Tried a little dirt path, which currently has a dog leg in it. And I was digging, and I was just trying to get used to building again and terraforming and things. I love that my little hole I made, Sprinkle is fishing in the little hole I made. It does look way easier on TV. Let's put that away, shall we? But otherwise, I've just been messing around. I have been playing just because I've been lying in bed. To be honest, I've been playing a little more longer and just noodling around with some things. But otherwise, not a lot has changed. We've got our new islanders still from last week. No one else has asked to leave yet, and everything is just sort of ticking along. And I've been trying to figure out what I want to do with the island now for a little while. If she's in, the one thing I do want to do is go and show you Tiffany's house, because oh, there she is. Hello. Oh, hi, Tiffany. Go home so we can go and see her house. I realized when I said what her house looked like inside last week, I had only seen her moving in. And when you actually see it decked out, it is amazing what her house actually is inside. And I don't want to spoil it, but once it had some furniture and everything in, and I went in there for the first time, it was after I'd recorded last time. And I was just blown away by it. And the comparison I made between her place and Lionel's is very apt, because it's very weird in that respect. It's another very strange house. Oh, the magic set. I used to have one of those. I'll get one. It when you go near it and press it, it shoots. I think it's confetti out of the hat. So it's quite lovely, actually, as a thing. What is that? Cold sleep pod. Can you get in there? Is that like a bed? 190,000. We're not going to find out today. Some toiletry things and a little wicker thing. What's hot today, boys? I might make some later on.
Might be back later. I suppose the other thing I did was I need to rearrange, but because I've been making stuff to sell, I put a little workbench in over here so I don't have to travel as far to sell it, and replaced, oh, hello Ike, replaced my little work area over here with a proper little workbench, which I will, I might build this area out into something, or I might take it all with me when I put my house somewhere proper, but let's have a look at this magic set real quick. Place. And then I think if you go, yeah, so things, oh, there's a rabbit in there. I'd forgotten that. So I think it's quite cute. That can stay there. Right, you going home, Tiffany? If so, we're gonna come and see your house. Probably not, right? Let's see what else is about. Oh, we've seen Sprinkle. Where's Bonesio and Lil? Oh, I thought I saw someone. Bones is it. Is he going to be bashing? No? Bones is reading. What you reading, Bones? Oh. It is the fishing tourney this Saturday. Which means KK will be Sunday, I think, this week. Although I don't know when I'm going to post this, so I apologise if this is all long history by the time you see it. I just wanted to get it made to cover this week and get back on my traditional schedule. Are you in, Lil? I feel like I haven't seen you much lately. She asleep? No. Oh. Oh? What you're wearing? Yes. Oh, he didn't give me a chance to respond. Oh. Good old Lil. Good old weird textbooks and stuff. Very strange little house. Right, I'm gonna go. Yeah, so there really isn't much to report. I've been noodling around with some sort of rustic style ideas to start giving this old place a look and a feel. I'm not sold on any particular kind of path yet. You're just going back and forth over this bridge. Where are you wandering? And you as well, Ike. What are you up to? Two just dinging each other? Yeah, I'd like to give Abel's maybe a kind of sub-plaza kind of feel over here, and maybe do something with the cranny in time, but I'm going to start down here with the entranceway to the island, I think, making this a bit more something. So I will replace this path with something a bit nicer, I think, probably to match the plaza off, give it the stone look. But I quite like this, I forget what they're called, this covered walkway thing. But yeah. Oh, we'll see how it comes together. I will, like I say, I'll do a bit of a live play and I'll carry on noodling around with it. Goose is missing. Where are you, Goose? And the fawn is in. Not fawn, sorry. Fuchsia. Second time I've done that. Living memory, called her fawn in. What you doing? Oh. Thought she was going to be like talk to someone else. You're a pest. Who haven't we seen? Lionel. Vlad. Oh, there's a lost item there. Oh, hang on a minute. Pick it up. Thank you. Let's see what it looks like. Wait, what? Doesn't it usually give you a clue? Like it's got, you know, it's got colored things on it? That's weird. See it? I suppose he'll tell me it's not his, or if it is his. Yeah, precisely. I don't think it's going to be his. Goose. The missing goose. Yeah, if you think about, keep this in mind when we do see Tiffany's place, because it's as weird as this for the character she is, but it's even less of a home. I'm not sure she has a bed, and I'll leave it at that. I will just give it one last chance to see whether she's gone inside, but I don't think she will have done that. I think she'll be wandering about near the bridge. Oh no. Well, let's give it a chance. Oh no, here she is. Next time, people, next time. Yeah, just because I wanted to go home. I am not. No. I will watch you all have fun. That's the level of my involvement. Look at this little tree. Oh, must have planted that one yesterday. Get up. All right, let's see if Vlad is in, and then I think we've seen everyone apart from Spike. Oh, he's back. It's weird that I haven't got any of the recipes that come during the blossom season. There are blossom recipes, and I haven't got a single one of them, which is a bit strange. So I've been collecting cherry blossom things, but I haven't got any of the recipes yet. Just seems a weird coincidence. I don't know how you get them though. I think they either give them to you or they're in the bottles on the beach. But I think that you only get them during this season. Well, I could be wrong. Let's see if there's a bottle on the beach, actually. See if there's one in there. Whoop, there's the golden tree. I'll come and get that in a bit. Where is the bottle? Where is the bottle? There it is. Let's see what recipe we get in this. Wooden wall. Again, not a cherry blossom one. Weird, but no, I'll get them eventually. Let's see if we can find Spike. And then I think we've seen everyone for this week. And that'll be enough, because there's not much else to update you all on, I'm afraid. I love all the flies and butterflies and stuff that are flying around at the moment. It's just lovely. I mean, I know they're there so you can catch them, but I just love seeing them fly around. No, Goose and Spike are just AWOL, aren't they? Unless you've seen them in the background while I've been wandering around, I haven't spotted them at all. Can't think where else they can be. But sometimes villagers do just go missing. It's Ikey baby again, isn't it? Out there? Yep, looking at the trees. Right, well, I'm gonna leave this one here then, folks, but I'll be back with a long play, probably that I'll record this evening. And no, I'll carry on trying some things on the island and collecting some cherry blossom petals and whatnot. And maybe we'll see Spike and Goose then, and I can return that item of his. But yeah, I'll leave this just as an update here for this week, folks, and I'll see you next week when hopefully I sound a bit better and we've got a few more things to talk about. But until then, folks, have a lovely week. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fresh Horizons on Hope Cove. Today, we've got a couple of little updates, and I want to reveal a project I've started. Unfortunately, I meant to record the other day, and I missed, I forgot, and I missed the big news of the week being happening live. So it's happened a couple of days ago, but we will see what it is as we go along. Let's see what Isabel has to say to us today. Certainly is. Oh, have we got a Gulliver? Oh, okay. Well, he might be here to help. Maybe we'll get that in. Maybe I'll do that later. So, let's just see who the mail is from. As you might be able to tell, I'm not using my usual controller. So movements might be a bit more erratic. We got some shoes from Ikey Baby. Good old Ikey Baby. Let's see what he's given us. Samurai Greaves. Yeah. Oh, look at them. Sprinkle gave me this the other day and I never opened it. That's how rude is that? Oh, he's gave me a cupboard. I will save that for my house. So the big news of the week was that we had someone come into camp who seemed very keen to move in. Let's do the machine while I forget, because I forgot the other day. I think I'm on day 2, 3 of a new streak. Day 1? Did I forget to do it again yesterday after forgetting to do it the day before? Brilliant. Well done, Mark. Okay, we're on day 1 of a new streak. Anyway, let's go and see if they're in. So we had a new... oh, look at him. Oh, hello. Hello. He wants me to. I will tell you about this new person in a minute. Sometimes. Are you going to give me a crying reaction? Oh, Bones. Oh, how upsetting. Right, anyway, back to what I was telling you. Yeah, we had someone come into camp who was very keen from the jump to move in. Like the dialogue was immediately straight into, oh, this is a lovely place, I would love to live here. And they did the card game and I won it very immediately. These are some things I've left around the place. Oh, here's a little hint to what I'm up to. This rock, it wasn't here before. And you'll notice there's a lot of things floating around the island. It looks very messy. But they were very keen to move in, and the person who was set to move out was in fact our last new arrival, Tiffany. So Tiffany, even though I don't think any of you saw inside her house, in the end. If I can find a picture of it, I'll throw it on the screen now. Tiffany's already gone. And we've got this house with its rocks on the roof, weirdly, which belongs to our new arrival, who is a mouse named Dora. I clearly didn't speak to Dora yesterday. And then the first day she was moving in. Okay, well we have captured at least the first time I met Dora since she moved in. So there we go. But this is Dora, and this is Dora's house, just to give you an idea of it from the jump, because you never got to see Tiffany's live. But I thought, if Dora is so keen to move in, let's have Dora and see what she's like. So we now have Dora, whose house is a weird selection of bamboo and simple cookery and things. It is, I'm sure it is. Wow, look at all this, look. Big pile of cushions you can sit on. This must be your bed. I don't mind. It's very, it's a light. It doesn't yell Dora at me for what I expected her to be when I met her. But, it's a lovely little house. You checking your phone there? Let's talk. Oh, well, that's probably why you got a big pile of in the corner as well. Anyway, so that's our new arrival, Dora. Let's see if anybody else asks to leave or move in anytime soon. But Tiffany goes in the Hall of Fame, a very surprising, short-lived character. And we have a new one in Dora. So anyway, right, to these rocks. So you'll notice the island is very busy with things this week. And it is because I decided to start a project to sort of both build up a collection of resources, but also I decided one of the first things I wanted to do in decorating the island was to organize these rocks a bit. And I'm aware that the way you can do that is by filling the island completely and leaving the spot you want the rocks to spawn as the only clear bit. So I have started leaving something on every part of the island. Now I've only done 2 parts so far. I've done this side up to the waterfall and around the side here. So there's a lot of wood and a lot of bits. I'm hoping this will work rather than it being actual items. I'm hoping just anything filling these spots will work. So I filled all of this. I know weeds won't work. I know trees won't work and stuff. But I'm assuming bits of wood and rocks and random, what was it, pinball machines and eggs and things will work. Can't go through there. And I've done the other little section of the island over here. Oh, Bones is back at it. Get after it, lad. So we have 2 sections. Hello, Sprinkles. And then, oh, look at, wait, is he asleep with his eyes open? He's got the bubbles. No, there he goes. He was falling asleep. What a thing to capture. I've never seen that before. Oh, Spiky. Hey, how's it going? That's fine. I'm very busy with it. But anyway, yeah, and I've done Spike's, let's call it Spike Island. Spike Island over here. I've done as well with mostly, again, resources, but also this delightful pink washing up set. And so we've filled in, I say I have filled in all the potential bits up here as well, so rocks can't spawn over here. So we got that going for us. And it'll probably take me a while to do the rest of it, but I'm effectively collecting lots of resources while I do it, you know, getting bits and pieces out of the wood and getting the fruit when it grows and using all of those pieces to slowly patch in all these pieces. So you'll see where stuff's fallen around the trees, I've tended to leave it. But I will have to pick up some of those bits to get more pieces off those trees unless they want to. How far can they fly? Let's see if we lose these peaches. No, they can fly further, so I can probably get away with doing a bit more like that, which is a smidge easier. But I will be filling in all these extra blank pieces and deciding where. I haven't actually decided where I want the rocks to go yet. I was thinking somewhere up here maybe and building like almost a rock circle. I was also thinking maybe of doing it on this part of the island up here where these flowers are, pulling out some of the flowers and giving it a rock circle, where originally I was going to put my house, but I gave it to Ike, Pride of Place. I might put my house eventually up here below the sort of hanging gardens. Oh, did some of my bamboo finally spawn? Are we in bamboo season? Planted that ages ago and I assumed it was never going to do anything. I assumed it was wrong. Wow, look at that. So we can grow bamboo at the moment. I need to find my other bamboo starts and put them in. I put one in over here, but I think I dug it up after it didn't grow. Oh, look at them pears. Oh no, wait, there it is. Maybe that's too close to the edge to grow. Let's just move that and then we'll see next week what's happening with it. Let's go over here and plant it over here, shall we? Look at that there, we got bamboo on the old bamboo. If you get that joke, leave me a comment below. This one hasn't grown either because that one is probably too close to the water, isn't it? Let's move you as well, fella, and we'll put you here. Oh, all right, we'll put it there. We'll plant our flowers somewhere else. Oh, it's quite nice to see the bamboo there. That's quite exciting. I did wonder. I've never looked it up, but I assumed it was either I was using the wrong things and those actually weren't bamboo, what you grow bamboo from, or something else was wrong, because I think I got them off a mystery island. Oh, put that away. Anyway, those are the big developments at the moment. So this project will continue in terms of covering the island in bits and then moving the rocks. And I'm using it as, like I say, as an excuse to really almost like become one with every part of the island finally, if that doesn't sound too weird, where I can really sort of figure out in my head every little nook and cranny of this island. Nook and cranny, get it? That's why it's called the cranny. And decide what to put everywhere. So I can decide how I'm going to do paths finally. I can decide, what I'm going to change up some of the waterworks and change some of the ponds and things. And this was a nice way for me to get into that by covering every piece of the island by hand in something, so that I could really think about what I wanted to do with every part of the island. So and I tried to smash some rocks as I went along just to see where they respawn, so I could have a sense of what they look like in certain areas. But I think I'm going to be more intentional than that. I will cover the island in everything, and then I will finally leave the areas where I want the rocks to spawn empty, and then hopefully it will just work. How long this will take me to cover the rest of the island, we'll see. We'll see how many weeks this goes on. But hopefully pretty quick. Like I did the 2 sides of the island I've done and all of this mess in about 2 days, 3 days maybe. But we'll see how long the rest of it takes, because it's not quick. So there might be a live of that at some point, which will be the most boring live ever. I've also got this piano now down here. But yeah, okay, let's just see everyone, and that will be today's update. Oh, he's passion. Hello, Goose. What are you up to? Tree standy. I think I know that one. I do not remember, but I knew it. Well, there's a free recipe for someone. Also, your radio is very close to your workbench, Goose. That is probably needs to be moved away slightly. Oh, did I give him that top? I think I gave him that top over there. That's nice of him to put it out. Right, what else have we got? Have we got Fuchsia in? No, she must be out and about. So we've seen Dora, we've seen Goose. Looks like we're working backwards through
islanders who moved here. Or not, because Fuchsia was our original. The weather is very good at the moment. Hasn't it that beautiful? What time is it? It's about 5. Maybe it's going to change to that lovely sort of sundown light soon. Oh, let's go and see old Sleepy Boy eating a donut now. The summoner. You're just dreaming about me, were you? How unusual. Oh, we have seen Spike as well. Sorry, yeah. We saw Spike, didn't we? Right, let's go and we saw Bones, obviously. Oh, God. I'm just forgetting who I've even seen. Where is Ikey, baby? Is he in his house? No. Where are you, Ike? Also dug up this fossil during Bunny Day by accident. I hope everyone had a nice Bunny Day, by the way, and I hope you all enjoyed seeing Raph's Island seashore. I think we'll visit that again. I was amazed, actually, how much that island had come on. When I first saw it, when he just started playing, and it was sort of day 2 or 3, I think, for him, and so nothing had really happened, and it's come on so much so quickly. I'm really quite proud of him. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did go, or if you didn't see that one, go back to last week and see the little interval episode we did for Raph's Island Seashore. And money. Let's bury that again. I don't think I've ever had one spawn up here, but I suppose a lot of the island is now covered in wood and stuff, so they're probably gonna... oh, hello, I'm not stood next to it. They're probably going to start spawning in weird places, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. I was quite inspired by Raph that I might do fossils and I might do a museum, but let's get this silly project I've started out the way first, and then maybe museum will be my next project. Where is everyone today? Also, wasn't there a... Isabel was saying about Gulliver, and I haven't seen him anywhere. That's weird. Let's go down on the ladder, shall we? Oh, I've got it in my hand. Where is Ike? Where is Lil? See if anybody's in Le Crani. And if we can't find him, then we'll just leave it there. Wow, really? No one in here? Oh no, there's Ike. Where were you hiding, Ike? Look at you looking over here. Behind the till. Yeah. I was behind the till. Oh. It's alright, you take your time. Have a look around. What's hot today, boys? So bad. Trying not to use up all my resources, but I could do with making some money as part of this project as well, so I might use a bit of wood as time goes on. See how quickly we get the enough to fill the entire island with the pieces. I've also started another project actually, but I'll show you that another week when I'm closer to finishing it, because it's inside my house, and I might do it as a live video when I finally do it. So I'm not going to show you the inside of my house until then. Is Lily anywhere? Where's Lil? Can't think where she can be. Where haven't we been? Maybe she's just gone off island for the minute. Sometimes they are just missing. You just can't find them. And they're not around. Yeah, I think she's probably just not around unless she's down here. No. We didn't see Vlad either, actually, thinking about it, did we? Let's just go and see if she's in Vlad's house. Silly Mark. Did not think about Vlad. Haven't been in Abel's sisters either. Yeah, let's just check these two places in case Lil is in those. And then we'll call it a day, because I've shown you the important parts. And we've met Dora, who is quite exciting. Oh, no, Vlad's on his own, staring at the wall. How you doing, Vlad? Drinking your can of orange. Garbage. I think it smells like garbage in there. Yeah, that sort of sweet, that sweet moldy smell you get. That's a bit like flowers, isn't it? When things are rotten. I think this house probably smells kind of bad. I don't know about you. Oh, I gave him that too because he was staring at it in Able Sisters. Right. See you later, Vlad. I didn't mean you. I didn't mean to insult you. Your house is lovely. Your weird New York rooftop house. Right, let's just go and see whether Lil is in the last place we can look, which is the Able Sisters. Is she going to be in here? What do you think? I think no. She's off island. She's gone visiting. No, I should speak to you. Sorry. I'm going to speak to you, and then we'll say goodbye. I don't know what's happening this weekend is the answer to that. Okay, well that's probably it for this week, folks. Let's just get out here and see whether Lily has appeared. If not, feel free to tell me in the comments how mad you think my plan is of covering the island in bits to move the rocks, which I have seen done and I believe works. I don't know if I'm doing it the right way, but I have seen it done and I have seen it work, so I thought I'd do that. And we've now got Dora, and let's see what Dora becomes, and let's see who else moves in. I will be back next week, which will be May, I suppose. So this might be the last update of April, depending on which day I record, and which day the 1st of May is, and I can't remember either of those things. And I will see you then, folks. Have a good week.